Alright, gang, I've got to the point. I think I've traveled enough of the island, but it's not really much of a challenge anymore, except for random spots. You know, I know where I'm going, I know where stuff is at. Grab that for her. So let's go and invest. I'm repaired, I'm restocked. I left the minigun behind. But let's go investigate the boat, get Martin's recordings, and go see them again. Should be quick and short. So, unless something major happens in between, I get ambushed, something along that line, I'm just going to skip ahead and I'll catch you there. What have we got here?
We have nothing.
It's got good firepower to it. Just gotta remember, I don't press and hold to power it up. Boy. Like with the Gauss rifle. Anybody else up here? Yep. Where you at? Top side.
You can't hide.
I don't like it. It works. Alright, gang. At least I know where the walkway is now. I can use the stairs. I'll take that. Okay. Bottle caps. Raider armor. An arm. Victoria's note. Let's go read that. Search the lab terminal. Yeah, let's go read that note. There we go. I never should have let Faraday talk me into this. If only I could resist that sweet face of his. It's easy to steer the boat. You'll be fine, he says. I swear, if anything happens. He says he can fix me up if something goes wrong. It's supposed to make me feel better, but actually makes me more nervous. What can he do in that lab of his? He's very secretive. Won't even let me look at the terminal. That's not good. Alright, now, off to the old High Confessor's hidey spot. I wonder if I splash in that stuff and then get into the fire, will I light up? Probably. Not worth bothering. Let's go. Alright, where is this refuge?
Sorry, folks. Don't keep chewing on us. You really want this to be the last mug you see?
I guess it's right down there underneath.
You're in for it now. Where'd you get
Okay. Come on, Nick. You know what's in here. way through? It does. Cool. All right. What Adam requires.
I have to say, I'm surprised. I had assumed you and your followers would be more adamantly hunting for the sub's launch key.
I hope we haven't disappointed you too greatly. I'd hate to anger our landlord.
I believe I'll survive. But am I mistaken? Does your god not require you die in a nuclear blast? Is that not why you've taken up in the nucleus?
It's not a transaction, Dima. Adam requires nothing of us. He has granted us a chance to become something greater. To divide our weak mortal frames and bring life to millions of new worlds.
Excellent.
We're simply accepting the opportunity.
So if you found the
I
launch
don't
key,
know.
you wouldn't use it. Are you afraid?
I'd be mad to say I wasn't, but we've made a home for ourselves here. Friends, a family.
A place you belong.
Exactly. The nucleus. It is a blessing of the truest order. It would be hard to leave such a gift, even if it is for another. But regardless, the key is lost. So, until Adam sees fit to return it, I dare say you're stuck with us.
I believe I'll survive.
Let's check this one.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
I heard about the execution. I can't believe they killed your missionary, Martin. I'm sorry.
Brother Andrews, a good soul. The fault is mine. If I'd realized things had become so tense in Bar Harbor, I would have never let him leave. They blame us for the fog overrunning the town, Dima. And now, the children. It's Tectus. He won't listen. He wants to prepare for war.
Do you believe the others will follow him?
Time was. I would have laughed at such a notion, but now... Andrews was beloved by many. It's brought out the worst in them. Fury, hate. It was tolerable when it was just Tectus. Dima, something must be done.
Exile?
Exodus. I think it's time you and I convinced the citizens of Far Harbor to leave.
You can't be serious.
You know as well as I. They're not meant for this place. The fog grows thicker every year. How long before the condensers are finally overwhelmed? It's not banishment, Dima. It's mercy.
I'm sorry, Martin, but no. They have as much right to be here as you do.
Right. This place is trying to kill them. And now my people are at my throat because of the mess you created by allowing them to stay. And if you can't recognize that, then I suppose there's no reason for you to be here. I think you should go.
Martin, please. This can be solved in other ways.
Get out.
Very well. We'll talk again when you come to your senses.
Huh. Well, let's get those back to Dima, but let's check these right quick. Sister Gwyneth's visit. Sister Gwyneth came to me last night, said she spent another night thinking, as we discussed, but that she cannot unsee what she believes to be the truth, that Adam cannot be real. We talked for the better part of 2 hours, discussing back and forth. I reminded her of the gifts of the island, of Adam's blessing, of the messengers seen by her brothers and sisters, of the family that Adam has granted her. That seemed to calm her finally, and she returned to bed. But now dawn comes, and her questions still linger. Raised doubts that I have ignored for some time now, and I'm left with my own question. Is perhaps Gwyneth wiser than she knows? I'm leaving it. I pick up too much of this stuff. A new path. Adam above, I've lost them. Tectus screams for blood and the children cheer. I beg for civility and they whisper traitor behind my back. And I'm left to wonder what I might have done to deserve you taking them away from me. But in the back of my mind, I know. Waning faith is an untended fire, failed to care for it, and it cannot be rekindled. Thus here I sit, thinking on embers, trying to summon the courage to do what I know I have put off for too long. So I shall step out that door, and when I do, my life begins anew. But for the first time, O Radiant One, its path is out of your hands. Alright, this one I'm going to take. Alright, no other goodies to pilfer? Alright, let's get the heck out of this rat spot. Back to Acadia. Talk to Cog, check the terminal, talk with Dima again. Alright, made it back. So many things to do. Spot this?
Can I help you?
Still collecting asters? I have some flowers for you.
A beautiful color, don't you think? As promised, here are your caps.
Okay, not really as concerned about that. Alright, there's Dude. Let's talk about her stuff.
Need something?
Actually, no, let's go check out the lab upstairs first. Alright, let's talk to Dima. I'll go get the lab.
Dima, I recovered the tapes from Martin's hideout.
Excellent. Yes. These look like they'll serve. Let me take a listen. Good to hear his voice again. Oh. Some grim material to work with. There. No pleasure in twisting the words of an old friend. But I believe Martin would understand. This tape should be sufficient to pique the High Confessor's interest in joining you in the command center. But Tectus is nothing if not wary. Earning his trust before approaching should help guarantee this all plays out more smoothly. You'll then have to dispose of the remains. Old maintenance shaft walls were never terribly well maintained. They should be able to serve your needs. Once you're done, return here and we'll send the replacement on his way. Now, are you ready to begin?
I'm ready.
Then I won't keep you any longer. Here, the tape. The fate of this island rests in our works.
So, Dima, got a question. Why do you even call me Nick? Didn't you know me before the personality imprint?
We didn't have names inside the Institute. And after the personality experiments started, the only name you ever called yourself was Nick Valentine. If there's another name you'd prefer, I'd be happy to...
No? Oh, I like the name. When you wear something for a long time, it kind of seeps into you, you know?
Of course.
Alright, you two are done with that. I'm gonna go find and check out the lab. I'm thinking the lab down on the 3rd floor. Yeah, there we go. Alright, what have we got? Past projects. Ooh, okay. There we go. Subject V5 brought in after incident on the island. Severe trauma to head and upper torso. Cognitive function impaired. All functionality restored. Personal note. I still struggle with the decisions made. Victoria was almost beyond helping. But what was done? I wonder if it was fair. Objectively, there was no choice. She'd suffered so much damage that the equivalent of a mind wipe was absolutely necessary. But this can't just be a dispassionate, impartial decision. This was our friend, and we wiped her without her consent. Now she's someone else that she doesn't even know. Not in the other one either. Let's go.
Hey.
You found something, didn't you? All right, spill it. What's going on?
What do we tell Jewel about all this?
You've got to tell me everything.
There was an accident. Emergency surgery was the only way to save her.
They did reconstruction surgery on her? Why? All right, look, this is a real shit show. But telling Jewel, it doesn't do her any good. Just hand over the note you found, and let's call this a day.
You want to just keep this a secret?
Of course I do. No one benefits if this comes out. Is it screwed up? Yes, absolutely. It's nuts that they do this to one of us. But the damage is already done. Tell Jewel, and not only will it crush her, it could ruin this whole little fake utopia everyone has going. Screw it. We pretend this didn't happen. Are you with me?
All right.
Fine. Here you go.
Thank you. I won't say anything, you don't say anything, and we can all just go on pretending that everything is fine.
Okay. Thanks for the hammer. Yeah, I know, Nick. I'm not overly happy with it myself, but it works. Alright. Only thing I've got is to convince the High Confessor to meet with me. Alright, let's see if we can knock this out and get it done. Might be finished with Far Harbor. Wow. Meet you there.